Welcome back, and let's go ahead and take a look at our current temperatures as we're getting up this morning. And it is another warm start to the day, in towards the 70-degree range in areas like Macon and Keokuk, and then slightly cooler as you head farther north, but still a mild day overall. And we're looking at another day with temperatures about 9 degrees or so above the average for this time of year. But thankfully, we are going to see things changing rather rapidly as we head in towards tomorrow and the rest of our work week. And we will end our weekend with some more fall-like conditions. And let's go ahead though, take a look at what to expect heading into the afternoon hours. We're dealing with a lot of cloud cover today, mostly cloudy skies to start off. We are looking at some stronger winds as well out of the south at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Those gusts could get up in over 20 miles an hour as we head in towards the later morning and early afternoon hours. But overall, temperatures rising in towards the lower 70s by 10 a.m., continuing to rise in towards the upper 70s by noon. We're looking at our high temperature occurring rather early in the afternoon. And then we're going to start to watch as the rain showers push in from our northwest. So we're looking at temperatures just about 80 degrees around the area, slightly cooler in areas like Unionville and Centerville, both at 77 degrees. But notice off towards the northwest, we are looking at a large line of showers and some heavier thunderstorm activity inside of that, and that's all forming along a cold front. So let's go ahead, jump on into tonight's forecast, because this is going to be an overnight event continuing through the evening hours into the early morning hours of tomorrow, and even seeing some areas still receiving rain in towards the later morning hours, but we will push most of the rain out as we get through the later portions of Wednesday. As for our futurecast though, there's that cold front off to the northwest. This is where we're watching all of the rain forming along, and as it descends down, it is going to stall out just a little bit along the four corner area of Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska before it continues its descent down towards the area, beginning with rain showers around 4 p.m. and then picking up with thunderstorm potential as that line pushes on in. But right now we're really watching as our upper air pattern has some influence on these storms. Now, I stopped the cold front and I'm not going to be moving it right now. We're going to focus more on the showers and storms, what you can expect this cold front. I'll be pointing out where it's going to descend to. But watch as most of these showers and storms get influenced by our jet stream pushing in that warmer Gulf air from the warmer air from the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to have that influence starting to rise up in towards central Iowa, and it's going to be reflected in our rainfall amounts. Now, we are going to continue to see these showers on and off in towards Wednesday morning and in towards the later half of Wednesday morning prior to that cold front finally falling, pushing the rain away, and that's right before round 2 begins on Wednesday night into Thursday morning, mainly seeing this occurring early Thursday morning as our next round picks up from the southwest, and that's where we're going to see a lot of our rain falling from. We're going to get more rain in this later system than this early one, because it's going to pick up a lot of that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and just throw it right on into the Midwest. But right now, that jet stream still influencing this second round as well. We're going to watch as the highest and the strongest of the storms do tend to track farther north in and above the Des Moines area, continuing in towards northeastern Iowa and then off into Wisconsin. So right now it does look like the strongest of the storms are going to be rising away from our area. And the good news is we have no indications on severe weather any of these days from the Storm Prediction Center. We are focusing in on a rain-heavy event that could be leading to potential flash flooding and flooding events throughout the rest of the work week and into the weekend. We're not focusing in on chances for severe thunderstorms or any chance for a tornado. So we are dealing with a rain-heavy event. And speaking of rain-heavy, take a look at these rainfall amounts. We are really going to see that jet stream pattern in a reflection on this model here. Through the first half, we're looking at about 1/4 of an inch here in northeast Missouri, upwards of half of an inch in areas in southeast Iowa through Thursday. And then prior to Friday's storm system, we watch as some areas jump up above an inch. And by the time we head into Saturday morning, if we get all the rain that's available, we could be looking at an area receiving about 4 inches of rain. And as for your extended forecast, much cooler temperatures will be moving into the area starting tomorrow. Now stick with us. Tech Bites is coming up next.